Aaron Sorkin is one of the best scriptwriters ever to sit at a keyboard. In television, he took us behind the scenes of live sports TV with Sports Night, then inside the White House in the multiple Emmy-winning series The West Wing, and backstage at a cable news network in the newsroom. In film, Sorkin's got an Oscar, and he's been nominated for 5 Golden Globes for Best Screenplay, one of them, A Few Good Men. Plus, the film many of us around here consider one of the best, The American President, and the defining movie of the Facebook generation, The Social Network, for which Sorkin won an Academy Award. Now he can add another classic to that list with his work on Steve Jobs, a star-studded film about 3 crucial events in the life of the Apple visionary. Take a look.
Last year, Apple lost $1 billion. I don't even know how that's possible. You were less than 90 days from being insolvent. I had 3 different accountants try to explain it to me. The whole place has to be streamlined.
Start with 2 of the accountants.
I started with the Apple...
Can you come off stage? We're going to go
Leave him
backstage
right
for a
there.
moment.
I started with the Apple II team because we don't, make that anymore.
Just acknowledge the top guys.
Have a mimosa and relax.
Aaron Sorkin, good morning.
Good morning.
No more weather, no more pictures, we promise.
We're done. We're done with
This
that.
incredible movie. How do you approach a character this well-known, this complex as Steve Jobs? I think you said you treat it more as a painting and not a photograph.
Yeah, well, there is a difference between the movie, for instance, and Walter Isaacson's biography that it's based on. It's an authorized biography, and Walter Isaacson is a tremendous journalist. But it's his job to be objective. It's my job to be subjective. So that's what the movie is. It's nonfiction, but it is, as you said, it's the difference between a painting and a photograph.
It is causing a lot of controversy. In the Wall Street Journal yesterday, Jobs' widow, Lorraine Powell, was reported as trying to kill the movie, saying it paints a really negative picture of him. What was your response to all the controversy?
Well, Mrs. Jobs hasn't seen the movie, and it's important to remember that. When she does, if she does, I think she'll be pleasantly surprised. I don't think it's what she expects it to be.
Mm-hmm. And in fact, Tim Cook took some umbrage at
Tim
this.
Cook also, at the time he made that statement, at the time he took umbrage, he hadn't seen the movie. Mm-hmm. The studio since set up a screening for him, and he hasn't said anything since. But again, certainly with Mrs. Jobs, and yesterday was the anniversary of Steve's death. It was 4 years. With Mrs. Jobs, with Tim Cook, who was such a good friend, I don't begrudge them wanting to protect an old friend who isn't here to defend himself. But again, they haven't seen the movie, and I think that they will be surprised that it's not the thing that they're scared of.
Well, you talk about them wanting to defend his legacy, his reputation. In the Times, I believe you said that you write about anti-heroes as if they're making their case to God about why they should be allowed into heaven. We know Steve's history regarding religion and his journey, but when you are looking at someone's life in a subjective form, how difficult is that, even as Aaron Sorkin, this great creator?
Well, what I have to do if I'm writing a character like that is I can't judge them. I have to be able to defend them, and I have to be able to identify with them. So, I'll be honest with Steve. It was tough. I'm the father of a daughter. He denied paternity of his daughter, but it was his daughter, Lisa, who I spent a lot of time with, who actually helped me get past that. But I have to be able to identify with these people so that I can write them as if they're making their case to God why they should be allowed to have.
Where do you put him, Aaron, in the pantheon of American geniuses? Is he Edison? Is he Ford? Is he up in that group?
I think he's honestly in his own category because what he was able to do was create these devices, or at least wrangle the people who created these devices. He himself was not a technical master the way Edison was, for instance. But what he was able to do was infuse these things with a personality. People have a relationship with their Apple devices, and if you go online, to the fan rooms, you'll see there's just a lot of emotion there between the Apple lovers and the Apple haters. Either group, by the way, will be able to enjoy this movie. It's,
Wow. The acting is phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Michael Fassbender, Kate Winslet, Seth Rogen. I mean, incredible.
Yeah.
You've taken on Mark Zuckerberg, now Steve Jobs. Can Kanye be next?
Maybe, but I honestly don't consider it taking on these people. They're not hit pieces. You know, Steve Jobs is just a very complicated, brilliant person, and this movie tries to illuminate and illustrate some of that.
And that's shown in the film. Steve Jobs from our sister company, Universal Pictures, opens in theaters this Friday. Aaron, always good to see you.
Thanks very much. I appreciate being here.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.